Ladies and gentlemen, Pretoria is back in the headlines, and you know that can only mean one thing. Someone is either testifying, resigning, or pretending to have amnesia. This week, Witness B continued her testimony at the Madlanga Commission, and when I say Witness B, I mean, can we just pause? Why do our commissions label people like we're in a spy movie? Yeah, we've got Witness A, B, C. We're just waiting for Witness Z to show up and drop the mixtape. Yeah, like... Yo, it's me, Witness Z on the mic, exposing the corruption since 1994. Yeah. Witness B revealed shocking allegations, bribery, assassination plots linked to the murder of Armand Swart. Yeah, South Africa's justice system has more plot twists than generations the legacy. You think it's all over, then suddenly someone's cousin's uncle's gardener was on the payroll too. And of course the big name that kept popping up was Richard Shibiri, the head of Organized Crime. Now that is a title, the head of Organized Crime. That sounds less like a police position, but more like a LinkedIn profile for mafia. Skills, bribery management, evidence disappearing, and team leadership. Now, Witness B said Shibiri knew all about the bribes being offered to influence the investigations. Influence? That's such a polite word for corruption. Yeah, that's like saying the guy who stole your phone borrowed it indefinitely. Yeah. No, this is South Africa, my friends. Our corruption doesn't whisper. It has a theme song. Yeah, we don't do corruption quietly. We do them with choreography. Step 1, deny. Step 2, blame the media. And step 3, get redeployed. Have you ever noticed that everyone at these commissions suddenly develops selective memory? Yeah, every answer starts with, I don't recall. Bro, you are the head of organized crime. If you can organize crime, you can organize your thoughts. And the lawyer always plays it like it's a telenovela. So, Mr. Shibiri, are you saying you didn't know about the money? And he's like, no, advocate. I was just in the vicinity of corruption. Yeah, so that's like saying, I didn't eat the cake. I just watched it disappear. And these commissions always get names that sound noble. Madlanga Commission, Zondo Commission, Nanged Commission. But honestly, they should name them more honestly. The commission of people who already know, but they want it on TV. Makes sense, more right? Because honestly, we have seen this movie. The witness comes in, drops bombshells, crowd gossips, someone denies, report comes out, and then nothing happens. Yeah, it's like Netflix show with no season 2. By now, the country has seen so many commissions. We should start selling season passes. Yeah, 200 rands gets you all corruption hearings and a free snack during adjournment. And you know what's funny? Every witness has that one look. Like they're both terrified and ready to trend on Twitter. Yeah, Witness B came in like, I'm here to tell the truth. Yeah, Witness A was like, I'm here to confuse people. And Witness C will probably show up with a PowerPoint slide and a few music. Just imagine if South African commissions had trailers like movies. In the world where justice is optional, one woman dares to remember while everyone else conveniently forgets. Starring Witness B as herself and featuring Richard Shibiri as the man who didn't recall. Yeah, just for reference, the movie's title would be The Man Who Didn't Recall. And you know the commission's catering team is having time of their lives. They have seen every scandal. Yeah, they're like, oh, another bribery plot? Pass the muffin. Yeah, it's actually wild. These investigations have more plot lines than scheme sum. There is bribery, murder, cover-ups, WhatsApp messages, fake invoices, and dodgy security contracts. The only thing missing is Love Triangle and soundtrack by Master KG. Yeah. But here's the part that gets me. Every time the corruption gets exposed, someone in the government goes, "We are shocked." Shocked? At this point, that word needs to be banned. You can't be shocked at things you keep doing. That's like a toddler spilling juice and then saying, "I can't believe it happens again." And you know what is sad though? The only people who seem to go to jail are the people who didn't bribe enough. It's like, you only offered 50K? Rocky mistake, my guy. Rocky mistake. So maybe Madlanga Commission will be different. Maybe Witness B's courage will change something. But until then, South Africans will just keep watching these hearings like telenovelas, rooting for the heroes and laughing at the villains and waiting for the plot twist that never comes. Because in this country, the only thing more organized than the crime is the denial of it. I'm Gilbert Drapari, this is Feed Africa, and as always, thank you for watching. Please don't forget to subscribe if you haven't. See you later. Ladies and gentlemen, I don't know what to say because the drama is back. Or should I say, the drama continues. If you don't know what I'm talking about, I'm sure it's obvious because you already saw the thumbnails, but hey, stick around as we roll the intro and feel free to subscribe during those few seconds because it's the only way you can help us and it's a lot. A witness from the Organised Crime Unit has told the Madlanga Commission that cash envelopes were circulating among police officers investigating the Gauteng criminal syndicates. Now, let's pause right there. When you hear Organised Crime Unit, you think of people fighting crime, not joining the WhatsApp group, right? Right?
According to witness A, who said that Shibiri told them about envelopes which were meant for the magistrate, the prosecutor, and the investigators looking into this particular case in relation to the murder of Armand Swart, who was gunned down 23 times. And from what we're gathering here, witness A says they did not even want to entertain the idea of the envelopes because they knew what it meant. It referenced the fact that there was money to try and compromise and squash this case.
Apparently, these cash envelopes were used to bribe the investigators, which means someone out there, there's a cop filing his crime report like, suspect arrested at 8 a.m. and suspect released at 8:15 after administrative paperwork. And yes, they said cash envelopes. Real envelopes, not e-wallets, not crypto, not wire transfers. Our corruption is old school. It still believes in paper trails, literally. You can just imagine a detective opening an envelope thinking it's an invitation to a wedding. And it's just a 20,000 rand and a note saying, RSVP, please release Katie Molefe. And the star witness known as Witness A testified in camera because obviously they can't risk showing his face. In South Africa, if you expose corruption, you need more protection than the president's motorcade. Witness A said the bribes were meant to free suspects like Katiso Katie Molefe, which sounds less like a gangster, but more like a SoundCloud rapper. Yeah. Up next on Metro FM, Katie Molefe featuring the SAPS choir with the new hit single, Free Me Maybe. And now this is all part of Madlanga Commission probing corruption and political interference within the criminal justice system. Which is hilarious because the criminal justice system is the interference. It's like starting a commission to find out why your house is dirty. And the answer is because the broom took the bribe. And let's be honest, when envelopes start flowing faster than investigations, you know the system is broken. In South Africa, we've turned justice into a subscription service. You don't need lawyers, you just need cash on delivery. There's probably a special code for it. Yeah. To appeal for your convictions, press 1. And to skip investigations, press 2. And to pay your bribes in installments, press 3 for easy pay. But jokes aside, this started with the murder of Renegade engineer Armand Swart, who was fatally shot on 17th April 2024. A hard-working man lost his life, and instead of finding justice, it looks like some officers found a payday. But that's the tragedy. It's not just corruption, it's betrayal. Because when those who are supposed to protect us are protecting the criminals, justice doesn't just die, it gets invoiced. And things are bad when witness A testifies in secret and the criminals are watching the commission like it's a telenovela. Oh, see, he's talking about me. Yeah, even Netflix will reject this script for being too unrealistic. I can just imagining the script pitching meeting. So, you're telling me the cops, the criminals, and the politicians are all in it? Yes. And no one is in jail? Correct. Perfect. We'll call it Money Heist Pretoria. The Madlanga Commission says it's investigating the political interference, which in South Africa just means a politician was nearby when something illegal happened. Let's be honest, our justice system doesn't need a commission. It needs exorcism. Every 3 years we get a new commission, Zonto, Nugent, and Madlanga, and it's always the same plot, bribes, politics, and lies, and at the end, a PDF that no one reads. At this point, commission is just a government speak for season 2 of the same drama. And every South African knows this story. You report a crime and the police arrives 3 days later, and even then, the police will be like, do you have a suspect? Yes, you. We joke about it, but it's painful because for ordinary people, justice moves slower than ESCOM maintenance. The only thing faster is the bribe money. That one always finds its destination. So yes, the Madlanga Commission continues to dig deeper, and I can tell you what they will find. More envelopes. Because in this country, if it fits in an envelope, it's either a bribe, a payslip, or a resignation letter. And lately, resignation letters comes with the cash inside as a thank you note for your silence bonus. I'm Gilbert Drapari, and this is the Late Feed Africa, and as always, thank you for watching.